Welcome back to the challenge.
First of all, let me speak to the fact that we have two groups here, the champs and the heroes. I'm going to speak to the champs and leave. I have a bit of blue, so I'll speak to the champs, and then the queen will speak to the heroes. The champs, we got a chance to hear each of you. Evelyn spoke about the lessons, the key things a salesperson must have. She articulated the planning, the prior knowledge of the product. Senam spoke about her lessons. Bernard also shared his feedback on his experience. Cecilia made a strong point about perseverance. Steve seemed to have learned nothing significant from the experience on behalf of the board. Cecilia, you're safe. Bernard, you're safe. Senam, you're safe. Evelyn, you're safe.
Oh my goodness.
Steve, you get to stay with us a bit longer.
I have a good record of all the challenges you faced, the time constraints, the inability to take the film crew in and all that. But I heard your leader. He said, I set the stakes too low, and I've learned from that, and given a chance I would do it differently. I think that you have reflected, and you can go home and continue to reflect and build on this lesson that you have shared with us.
Let's applaud them as they go. Applaud them.
Okay, good people. You have 30 seconds. Speak to Ghana. Make a compelling case why you should continue to stay in this show by telling us what you could have done differently in the face of the basket of challenges that you have presented to us.
Elias?
With hindsight, I would have focused more on a particular place because we had a limited time and spreading ourselves thin wasn't such a good idea. And so if I had the opportunity again, I would have spent a lot more time on a particular place. When we went to the Registrar General's department, we had a lot of people there, but we were few. And so if I had the opportunity again, we would go there and then spend a lot more time and capture the market there.
I would have sat down to plan where to go, taking the time into consideration, looking at the needs that I have as a person, and also trying to go more into whatever I have to do, focus on whatever I have to do to get the people to sign up. I would also get more knowledge on the product or the package that I have to deliver to the people that I'm going to, and also make sure that if I have any challenges, I will contact the right person to help me and also give me the knowledge on how to get to cross that challenge that I'm facing.
Personally, I would have persevered. Even in the midst of the challenges, I would have still gone on to make sure that they did. Because when we went facing the challenges, I personally said, let's move to a different place. I should have insisted that let's still be here. And
what prevented you from doing that?
Nothing particularly, but because I was thinking that when we go to other places, it would have been better. But it wasn't any better. I could have been at the same place and make sure it was better there than to go to other places to think of making it better there.
My inability to connect what planning actually is to what the execution of it is actually gave me that problem, because then it means that I do more on paper before I set out to do the work. So if given this again, I would spend more time on the drawing board prior to doing or executing the task.
Your presentation was just as worse as the outcome of the sales effort as well. So where you have made you're saying quite a number of things that because you didn't have time and whatever, everybody had the same time for the presentation, but yours was actually quite weak. So from the very start, you had issues.
We often hear in life that I had a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to do so and so, and I blew it